$89.95.
Yeah, so if you'd like to have that, give us a call. It's been very popular on our website. Okay, this is a first for me. So holy moly.
The wall O coins.
So let me be very clear. You get it all?
You get everything here, and all this stuff down here too.
Jeez.
Now let me explain to you. First of all, we just showed you a thing. What is a proof set?
Yes.
Understand, proof is not a condition; it's a method of manufacture.
Okay.
So proof coins are made differently. They are made as presentation coins. Okay, the government makes them to give, when they originally did them starting in 1837, they did them to kind of show what the coin would look like, to proof the coin, and then they'd give them out to congressmen and senators and all that other kind of stuff. In 1936, given kind of the egalitarian nature of the United States, 1936 they started making regular issue proof sets with the circulating coins for the year and this special presentation proof. They're struck multiple times at higher pressure. The dies are individually hand wiped after every 5 or 10 coins, so you get this mirror finish on them. They started them in 1936. So if you look at the 1936, 37 proof sets, they're like $5,000, $10,000 a piece for those, for the original ones. And then they went forward and they still make them today. And they're one of the most popular things that the United States government makes is proof sets. Now here's and what we do is I have from 1960 through 2009. So I have 50 years. Now, keep in mind, this is the last time that I'm going to, this is my final presentation at $9.99. Then it goes back to 11, goes up $200. To do the quick math, it's $20 a set.
Okay.
Now, if you want to buy the 2016 proof set, which will be coming out shortly from the government, it's going to cost you, I think, $38.95 plus shipping and handling. So this is half the price of the current year of issue proof set, and you go all the way back to 1960. Now, what I like to describe this as, and like I said, we've never done this, this is a dirty little secret of coin dealers right here at proof sets. One of the reasons you don't see a lot of people offering big, huge proof set deals like this is very simple. It's worth a whole lot more to a coin dealer to take these sets and a hammer, open them all up, and sell the coins individually. So, for instance, and I have here, this is a nationally advertised catalog right here, and this is, they've been around. I bought from these when I was a paper one. When I was 12 years old, I bought from this company. Okay, that's how long they've been around, and they're spectacular. But they sell the coins individually. They don't sell a 50-year run. And so when you take a look at what they're going to charge, let's go to the last set, okay? This takes a little bit, and I understand. Here's what happens. It takes, we're going to spend a little bit of time here. People wait till the end to start calling in, which is all fine if I have 200 or 250. But I have 150, do not wait too long. So the last proof set, the 2009, are all 4 of these. Because it's all the coins. This is the largest proof set ever made by the government. So you have the pennies, right. You have the nickels, the dime, the quarters. These are the territorial quarters, the presidential dollars, the Sacagawea golden dollar, and all of those. Now remember, you pay $19.95 for the set. Now, if you look in the nationally advertised catalog, this is the special year, the 2009, the 100th anniversary of the Lincoln cents. Those are $17.95 a piece, sold individually. Okay, so you're about $75 for this. These right here are the territorial quarters. They're $10.95 a piece. That's another $70. Yep. So you have $140 in these two. These are $8.95 a piece, so you're now $170 individually. So coin by coin, you're nearly $200 for the 2009 set. Remember, you paid $19.99.
Right.
Okay, so $200 coin by coin right here. Now, they're going, okay, well, that's the last set. You go to the 2008. By the way, this quarter right here is $48. These quarters right here are $17.95 a piece. That one's $48. I think it's almost $100 for the quarters, for those quarters right there. With this Sacagawea golden dollar, the 2008, I think that one's $39.95 for that coin. About $150 here. So the last 2 sets, coin by coin, are about $350. Coin by coin, if you would buy these individual, you're going to get these all the way. Now, let's go back up here. I'm going to start in 1960. You have to understand, in 1960, we didn't have Kennedy half dollars. We had Franklin half dollars.
Oh, that's neat to have.
These are all solid silver. You're going to hold this just for a second? Thank you. I'm going to go 60, let's do this one right here. This is a 1962 United States government original proof set.
I'm going to come closer because I've not seen these. I want to see them.
Here. Okay, so this is original proof set. Now, what I'm going to do, oops, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to leave just for a second. I got to go over here and get my scissors. Okay. So you can show this. I'll be right back.
He's coming back. This is fun.
I promise I got scissors because I'm going to cut open this proof set. just like this. And I'm going to take a coin that has now been sealed in that plastic for basically 50 years.
Wow.
And that is a proof coin.
Gorgeous.
That is a proof Franklin $50. Look at that. Is that spectacular?
Yeah. And by the way, we're not recommending that you do that at home.
No. You've to some degree ruined the value. But now I get to sell this singly for $58.50.
Right.
Coin by coin, that's over $100 for the 60, 61, 62, 63, and 64. So what you're looking at is the first 5 years there, because those are all silver dollars and silver half dollars, about $500 in coin by coin value if you buy them individually. So ultimately what it comes down to, and this is, I love this is the original packaging.
No, I do too.
That was done on this, and the original packaging on this, I love this. It says, they used to just type your name in here and put a stamp on it and send it to you. This was the envelope. And the return address, I love it, Treasury Department, United States Mint. I guess just send it back to the big building with all the money. This was the buck slip that they put in there, and I got to read this. Your U.S. proof coins have been carefully inspected and then sealed in a transparent envelope. This package was designed to prevent or delay tarnishing and discoloration. Nevertheless, sooner or later, tarnishing may occur. No, notice none of ours are. Care in handling and storing will prolong the newly minted luster of the coins, and heat and direct sunlight are especially harmful. This is where I love it. This was put in by the Mint. Please do not ask us to make exchanges or adjustments. If there should be what may seem to you a defect or a scratch, it is no doubt a crease in the polyethylene material. We tell you this to save us both unnecessary correspondence. That is what passes.
I love it.
This is what passes for customer service in 1962. Okay, from the government. Actually, it's probably government customer service day. So, fact of the matter is this, and here's what it comes down to. So, and then after this, so understand the other thing about this is you have all this. I'm going to give you your things back, and then starting these are all made in Philadelphia from 1936 through 1964. Okay. And then in 1964, they moved the proof-making capacity of the U.S. government from the Philadelphia Mint to the San Francisco Mint. In typical government fashion, it takes 3 years, and they weren't able to make any coins, but they made sets that were intended to take the place of proof sets. They're called special mint sets. Most people, when they sell you anything approaching this, don't include these. They say they're not proof sets. The real reason is they're just as rare and just as valuable and just as desirable, okay, as the regular issue proof sets. So we include those. And then starting in 1968,
year I was born.
There you go.
You can do the
1968.
math.
That right there is the very first year they made this proof sets at San Francisco, and they make them there to this day.
Nice.
So here's what it comes down to. If you want a San Francisco minted United States government coin, the only way to get them, basically, particularly like, say, the Kenny $50, is in one of these sets, period.
Okay. All right. One of the things that I've noticed, because I'm new to this, is that when I look at this, it's almost as if you're looking at a museum. Because there's tons of history. I mean, when you talk about from 1960 all the way to 2008, I mean, half a century, so there's a lot of history. Obviously, it's at a price break, which is incredible, and we don't do a lot of. We rarely do any of our coins on a price break. It just very rarely happens. Mike has been in the business for over 30 years. He doesn't have to. He truly is an expert. We've got this available for you on FlexPay. If you'd like to have it, you need to go to the phone lines, because now that clock is up, so we're short for time on this one, but now, don't miss it.
Yeah, now here's what I want to do. I want to start doing the math for you. Now, I've set up the whole thing. I've explained to you what proof coins are. I explained to you all this. And now you're going, okay, you told me this was a dirty little secret of coin dealers. Now I understand why that is, and I want to do that. And here's how I'm going to start doing the math for you. So you understand that these coins are only available in these sets. So if you're a Kennedy $50 collector and you want a complete set of Kennedy $50, you have to get all of the Kennedy $50 out of all of these sets and put them together. And the only way to get them is someone breaks open these things and sells them to you. That's why the Kennedy $50 in this collection, in this catalog, if you purchase them separately, are going to be $850 for the Kennedy halves. Now keep in mind, there's 4 Franklin $50 in here that are going to be $240. So the $50 alone are basically the $1,199.
Right, that you're saying, right.
For just the $50.
Right.
And people are going, okay, well those are pretty good. Yeah, the $50. But what about the pennies? I mean, you know, so the pennies can't be that valuable, the lowest common denominator. The pennies in here are $211, and actually they're a little bit more, about $225 for the pennies that are in this collection. Now on your card, it'll say how many coins are in this set.
$331.
$3 a coin. So the pennies are $4.50 a coin. Okay?
Right.
The pennies are $4.50. The Kennedy half dollars average $20 a coin between the Franklins and the Kennedys. Here's something I want to show you again, and I'm going to put this right here. Everybody is familiar with the state quarters, right?
Yes.
Well, if you want a proof set of state quarters, the only way to get them is out of these little things, and these start in 1999. So I have the state quarters all here in proof, in S-Mint. Now, people are going, well, what do you mean you bust these open and sell them individually? Go to hsn.com right now and type in state quarters, proof state quarters 1999 through 2009. I will have all of these little coins right here in a nice $49 red oak box for $449. It is a huge customer pick with dozens and dozens and dozens of reviews at $449 for just the last 10 years of quarters.
Okay.
So what it comes down to is this, and I've done the math for you. And remember, you're going to get all the Eisenhower dollars in proof. You get the Susan B. Anthony dollars in proof. You're going to the Sacagawea golden dollars, which started in the year 2000 right here. Just these each year, the last 10 years of Sacagawea golden dollars here, just those $244 for just these little Sacagawea golden dollars.
Wow.
So ultimately what it comes down to, and here's what happens with what always happens. There's 7 minutes left. All of a sudden, 3 minutes ago, we'd sold about 2 sets, okay?
I got a feeling it's going to come close to selling out.
You'll notice there's 27 sets gone now. I only have 130 left.
Right.
Every single phone line going, there's a wait in the phone room, because here's what happens. It's a lot of stuff to digest. I get that, okay?
But I'm getting it, and I'm new.
Are
you guys getting it?
It's a lot of stuff to get.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, and it takes a long time, do not wait too long. My final presentation, there you go. You got them right there, Rocky. My final presentation. So there's just the state quarters. Look at that, $449, 28 review customer pay. At $449, that is just for the quarters in here. The quarters in these last sets. The presidential dollars, $100. The Susan B. Anthony's, $32. The Ike's, $160. The quarters in here by themselves, $750 for the quarters. The pennies are $200. The nickels are $200. The fact of the matter is I did all the math. I added them all up coin by coin, and you are well in excess of $3,000 if you would purchase them individually. Now, a lot of people say, oh, well, who purchased them individually, right? I can tell you this right now. I've been doing this for a very long time. I have sold far more coins, proof coins, out of these holders than I have in these holders.
Okay. That says it all.
Because I break these up. One of the reasons these are so hard to get is, like, for instance, the 1999 state quarters. See these right here? Government made a lot of these. I have opened up, my company has opened up 150,000 of these holders made by the government like this, and we've smashed them open with a hammer and taken those coins out and sold them in those boxes and various packages and everything else. That is why they're so rare. That is why they're so difficult, because these literally get rarer and rarer and rarer with each and every passing day, because we open them up. Kennedy half-dollar collectors don't necessarily want all the other stuff, but this is the only way to get them. Now, here's the problem. Once again, final presentation at price break. So $200 more, plus there won't be any quantity. So now I'm already down. I have more people on the phone than I have sets remaining.
And you've got only an hour. Yeah, you got another hour and 15 minutes to get that flex pay too, and that goes away.
Oh, I didn't even think
about that. And you have to pay the full amount.
Oh, full flex pay. I didn't even realize that. So over $3,000 coin by coin. Now, one other thing. All this. So people are going, what's all this stuff down here? Those are the boxes that they come in.
Okay.
See, each set, this is the set here, but they come in original government packaging. So that is all going to be included. It is all individually hand-selected to ensure that you get absolutely, positively the highest possible quality coins so that you get them. Remember, this set alone, coin by coin, $200 for the 2009. And people are going, well, you know, so what's the deal? So let's say I want to keep going, the 2010. If I have them available, I might have a 2010 on hsn.com. It's probably going to be about $100 for the 2010. Okay. The 2011, I think, is $149, and the 2012, I think, is $199. So the next 3 years is $400. for the next 3 years. Or you can have the prior 50 years, including these sets. Understand, these are all solid silver. These are Franklin half dollars.
Those are especially nice.
58 and a half bucks a piece.
Yeah, those are, I mean, you're going back 50 years here, guys. So if you'll use our express automated ordering, that's going to be the fastest way to order. Reminding everybody, final chance at price break. Final opportunity. So if you've seen this before, or if you're watching for the first time, and if this interests you at all, you need to pick up the phone and you need to order it right away. One of the things that I've been saying all hour long is that this 2-hour show tonight is especially neat because we're extending more flex pay than we ever have, but it all expires next hour, 9 p.m. Eastern time. It all goes away. So it's important, but 50 years of history. For many of you, I mean, we are busy on our phone line, so be patient with us. But if you'd like to have it, if you don't want to miss it, you need to take it seriously and go ahead and take advantage of it.
Here's really what we've got. So let me do the remaining math for you. And I think, Rocky, if we can show them, I have 98 sets remaining. That's it, okay, on this final one. Normally we sell 200, 250, even 300.
But that doesn't include all the people that are calling in now.
That's what I have left. I have almost twice that many people.
I think we're going to sell this out.
So, what we're going to do, we usually do, what we're going to do, 50 years of proof sets, including the special mint sets. So that means less than $20 a set. About $3 a coin. So that's why this is, like I said, the dirty little secret of coin dealers, because we buy them for $3 a coin, and as I showed you, we sell them for about $10 a coin, is ultimately what it comes down to. Plus you get all of the original government packaging. So that's why when you see these right here, this Kennedy half dollar, instead of $3, this is the 1995 Kennedy. That's $56.50 for that coin. And the reason is, if you're a Kennedy half dollar collector and you want a 1995S, this is the only place to get it. It comes exclusively in this right here with the Treasury seal. I got to take one of these, I got to smash it open with a hammer and get this coin out. That's why this is $56.50. Now, we're down to 90. Now, and like I said, lots of folks on the phone. We have about a minute and a half. We may go an extra minute, because here's the important part. Remember, and we just showed you, just the quarters, the last 11 years of quarters, $4.49. The half dollars alone over the $999.95. Now, here's the other thing. We are perilously close to what I call crossing the Rubicon here. And that means over half sold out, with a lot of people waiting to go. For those world history buffs, when Napoleon crossed the Rubicon during the Napoleonic Wars, that was the point of no return, which is about where we are right here. With 81 sets left, I have at least twice that many people on the phone. Now, you might be buying the gold coins that we have. You might be getting ahead on the silver deal. You might be buying all kinds of things with today's special tablet, the laptop. You could be buying any of that stuff. But most of them are buying this. Now, I understand it's not an insignificant purchase at $999.
Of course.
We have done flex pay. Understand, of all the things that we sell here in the coin world, that needs a 30-day money-back guarantee, this is it, because if you want to return it, and really nobody does, it will take you 30 days to go through all the stuff. It's that big. I mean, it comes in a big, huge box, is ultimately what it comes down to.
But I think that's part of it, because for me, because this is the first time that I've seen a proof set of this magnitude, just to be able to stand here and look at all the different coins. I mean, it's fascinating. You will absolutely love it. I mean, I could stand here and spend the next I see why it typically takes you a long time, because just to go over all the different coins and the uniqueness of them all is pretty amazing.
So let's go over that, because I think that's a good point. We'll spend our last 40 seconds or so. We have 6 dozen.
And maybe we can go a little bit longer.
Here's what happens. So you're going to get Franklin half dollars, the last 4 years in proof. Now remember, do not confuse these with coins that you get at the bank. These coins only come in these sets. They're not available anyplace else. So you get the Franklin half dollars. You get the first 46 years of the Kennedy half dollar in proof and special mint condition. There's no other place to get them. If you want the Eisenhower dollars, all the Eisenhower dollars, including the 2 bicentennials that come in proof sets, are in here. If you want the Susan B. Anthony dollars, they are in here. If you want the state quarters, they're in here. If you want the last 50 years of Lincoln cents, they're in here. If you want the state quarters, territorial quarters, they're in here. If you want the first 3 years of the presidential dollars, they're in here. If you want the first 10 years of the Sacagawea Korea golden dollars, they are in here. So what it is a compendium of coins with 5 dozen and 5 dozen only of these left, that at $3 a coin and less than $20 a set, understand you're going to pay $40 for the current year of issue. It's half the price of what you can get from the brand new one from the Mint right here.
Well, stay on the phone lines if you'd like to have it. It's on its way to a sellout. Don't miss it. You still have a chance to get yours. Our item number is 128929. This is the one and only